Hello, and welcome back to the GXD-M channel. I am sorry that I haven't been uploading a lot. Obviously, there's been a lot going on in the background, there's been a lot going on behind the scenes. Obviously, we've been in and out of hospital with my little boy, as well as my partner. So it's just been one of them of making sure that my family's okay before we progress into making content. I've also been working a lot more shifts at my job, which has led me to obviously not really have much time to be able to jump on and do videos or anything. So I just thought I'd jump on today, do a live stream where we're going to be playing a couple of games. We're probably going to end up jumping from game to game, so if the live stream stops, don't worry, we'll start a new one on a different game. But near to the end of the live stream, if it turns from me talking a lot to me no longer talking, my partner would be back with my son. Obviously, they've gone out to a little play group thing, and obviously when she left, she said, obviously you can do with some of your videos or get a live stream done or something. I weren't going to get a live stream done today, as I'm not really feeling the best. You can probably tell by my throat. Obviously, I still am coughing here and there. But with me having nothing else to do, with me already making my phone calls and to the people I needed to make the phone calls to and sorting out everything I need to sort out admin-wise, I thought, why not jump on and just do a live stream, as we've got the time to. No one's really here to interrupt it, so we're going to get this live stream done. We're going to have a blast, and yeah, we're pretty much just here to make money today on the emergency Hamburg. Obviously, we are out in the Mercedes van. It's not the only car I own. I just feel like it kind of blends in a bit more than the Ferrari. Obviously, it is just one of them where the Ferrari's good for getting away if you like robbing banks and stuff, but then at the same time, it is also one of them of I don't know what he was doing, but it is also one of them of where when you're just going around doing like little bits like I am, it's not really worth doing it any other way, really. Obviously, I know we do have the loud game sounds as well. I am sorry. There's not much I can do about that. Obviously, we are just here getting money. We cannot die as well, we've got explosives on us. Which are not cheap, because I used the last of my money to buy this Sprinter, as I didn't have any 4-seater cars. So I thought, we'll buy the Sprinter. Then whenever I'm on with my mates, I know they've got the Maybachs and stuff which are faster, but whenever I'm on with my other mates, we can all just jump into the same car, not have to worry too much about them driving around in the Volkswagen Passat that you get at the beginning. We can all just drive around in the same car and have a fun time. Now, farming sim content wise, there is more coming. We're just waiting for a few more mods to come out before we carry on with that. No, so they're coming out at quite a decent rate at the moment. It's just there's a few that are rumoured to be coming out soon, which could lead towards kind of stopping the series that we've been doing on what I've been calling my uncle's farm, and possibly progressing to a map that's based in Scotland. Obviously, I love a good British map on Farming Sim, so we might be transferring to that. And if we do end up transferring to it, that's great, as it just means a better time for us. More complicated fields, not all the fields will be exactly straight and squared off and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot happening behind the scenes to try and get that content out for you. GTA is getting a new update soon, so we might do a live stream on that day. I don't know when the update's coming out. I haven't been following along with GTA like I used to, so I don't know if that's a copper or not. Obviously, I'm not after the cash. The energy drinks are going to help us escape. Obviously, this next one now should have gold in or something. And if I bought 2, we should be able to get this one going as well. This one should have the gold in. Obviously, gold's worth more, so we're going to collect the gold, obviously. And then I think we might transfer over to like paramedic or something, or fire. Just so we're not doing all the same thing, not all robbing constantly. I know there's probably going to be a few wanted people as well, so we might go as undercover. If you're wondering as well where my outfit's gone from last time, how obviously I've still got the pants on and still got the bag and the chain and everything else, pretty much I did something the other night, mainly AFK'd, and my whole top half of my skin, other than the chain and the hair, had changed. Like, I had no clothing at all on the top half. So, in the end, it was one of them of, I tried re-putting on the t-shirt, it was not allowing it to happen. So, I just had to put on something else that I had, which luckily I did have something else, or else I would have been screwed. Baseball bat, sell that. Obviously, we did start off with about 15 grand or something, so we've not made a hell of a lot. Obviously, the bombs alone cost me a lot to buy, but the energy drinks and cookies we can go and sell at the shop that we've already robbed, and that should help with everything that we're doing, really. So if we just head up the road, we've got another 7k pending for about 8 minutes. So if we just go and hide somewhere, maybe we can secure the 7k, almost 8k, and then we go sell some more goods, and we'll see what's happening, see how many players are in the game. If there's enough to become police, then we'll become police. But then also, it is sometimes better off becoming paramedic, as obviously criminals tend to shoot the police and kill the police and other criminals. So it might be worth becoming a paramedic, but then it also might just be worth becoming the police. Who knows? We'll find out in a minute anyway. But I'm going to quickly just put myself onto pause as my throat is starting to hurt a bit. And once this time is up, we'll come back and we'll get on with something else. Obviously, it's not a video, I can't time like this. So if you are watching, skip forward 7 minutes and 30 seconds. You'll make it back just in time. If you're hearing the live, then I am sorry. You just have to sit here with me and wait for that timer to go down. So let the waiting begin. Right, so we've got roughly 3 minutes. Obviously, I don't want to just be sat around for ages doing nothing. So we're going to start heading over to the shop we robbed at the beginning. mainly because that's where we need to go to sell the energy drinks and the cookies. I'm hoping there's not police on. A quick look. Okay, there's a full police force now. So it might be worth possibly not becoming police, as there's a load of them, which means there's going to be a load of people just trying to arrest other people. It doesn't display if they're unmarked or not, so we are just going to have to play this very fucking carefully. I'm hoping I don't get arrested. Obviously, if I get arrested, I lose everything, but I think the cookies and any drinks, I think you keep them. That's why my friend just goes around, he did in the past, he just went around robbing vending machines, because whenever he got arrested, I'm pretty sure he kept all the stuff from the vending machines, and then just sells them on a later date, like once he's got up to like 50 or 60 of each. You will see, it's not exactly bad doing the vending machine stuff. Obviously, look, cookies, and then your energy drinks. So straight away, that's just took us from just under 20 grand to 25 grand. So we've almost made 10k within the beginning of the live. And we've only been live for how long? We've been live for 20 minutes and we've almost made 10k. Whereas if you work in a job in the game, which we're going to go and do in a second just to prove how hard it is to earn money in the game, I think we're actually going to make well over 10k, actually. We started on 17, we're on 24 now. 27, 20. So we're actually going to make like 11k, 12k. No. Let me do the maths. Yeah, so we're actually going to make, I think it's like around about 15k or something already in the first 20 minutes. Which, like I said, it isn't bad. Obviously, yeah, you're putting yourself at risk of being arrested and put into prison. And then obviously, your time in prison is probably about, what, 5 minutes tops? So it's not bad when you think about it. So yeah, we've made 15,057 just by working as a criminal. Now, if I come in here and select my job as a city bus, obviously we do have the electric one, so we might go for that one. Spawn vehicle, thank you. So with the bus work, it's one of them of, obviously we can speed. When we see a speed camera though, we do need to be under the speed limit. Can't run red lights or else we'll lose points. It's got a nice electric sound to it, to be honest. And it's not exactly slow. Like for example, this speed camera now that we're coming up to, we can be, I think my friend said we can be just under 5 miles per hour over the limit, which isn't bad, to be honest. Obviously, we're not going to go over around the roundabout. Just want to get to this first stop. But what this job that I'm doing now, the bus job, entails is just as simple as follow the waypoint on the map stop at the bus stop. You get your 7 points, and then you go off to your next bus stop. And that's pretty much it. Like, look, you can see how many people have probably died. So paramedic might be a job to go and do because he's what, 4 cars over there, which means it's 4 separate people. There's another person getting arrested, so I'm glad I'm no longer a criminal. You get idiots like that who just come on the wrong side of the road. But honestly, like this, doing jobs like this isn't bad. Like, if you're just looking for like a chilled night on emergency Hamburg and you don't want to be running from the police or getting shot at or anything, jobs like this and this fire truck, the fireman jobs, they're not bad jobs to have on emergency Hamburg. Obviously, the fire job, yeah, you do have to wait quite some time for the fire jobs to activate in the game, and you are sometimes sat there for quite some time, if I'm being honest, waiting for them jobs. But then at the same time, it's just one of them of you wait a long time for them jobs and they actually pay you a decent amount in XP, and obviously they convert the XP into money. So obviously we're going to do this for about 20 minutes, and we're going to see how much money we get from this. And it'll probably be nowhere near the 15k, as it's not the best paying job to have. Obviously, you're wanting the best job, then you really want to be playing as paramedic. A police. If you're good at doing the police officer stuff, then a police officer, obviously, they do get quite a decent amount. So, I almost got caught speeding then. But yeah, police officer and paramedics, I would say, are the best jobs if you're just looking to actually have a role purpose in emergency Hamburg. If you're one of them that obviously wants to cause a lot of chaos but earn a load, and I mean a load of money, then you are going to be wanting to look at being a criminal, obviously, with the criminal job slash just going around robbing and buying stuff off the smuggler person, the gun person. We're just doing stuff. We're just buying stuff off him and going robbing. You can make an alright amount if you're not getting caught. And obviously, there is routes that you can do. Like, I think my mate starts off at the docks, goes to the jewellery store, then makes his way to the bank. Then recently, he's been making his way from the bank to the nightclub down the road. Then makes his way over to the other side of the map, where you've got the tool shack, you've got the farm shop, the clothing shop. And then also, whilst he's doing all that, he's also robbing the vending machines. So then he's earning money from the snacks. Or if he does get chased by the police, gets shot at, or runs out of stamina, he uses the energy drinks to bring up his stamina, and he uses the cookies to bring up his health a bit. So it is sometimes worth that, doing stuff like that. Like, look, there's someone robbing the bank at the moment. With the alarm going off, I don't know where they've parked. Oh, they're over there. So they're going to most likely come out the rear of the bank. They're not going to come back out the front. Obviously, that's something I have done in the past, where instead of just parking at the front, park around the sides. If you own the ladders like I do, and you don't want to waste any more dynamite going through the wall, then you use your ladders, get up on the roof, and run through the park to your car. Obviously, you can buy a remote that opens the gates, so you can park your car around the back. 9 times out of 10, though, the gates are a bit slower, as you've got to activate the gate, you've got to wait for it to lower, and then you can drive through it. Whereas the police, they don't need to buy a tool or anything, they can just drive through it. This is why, as well, I said it's probably going to be worth becoming a paramedic. obviously in 20 minutes time it might not be like this, but right now there's what, there's 3 people dead on the floor, 6 people dead on the floor, and there's 1 paramedic. And once he runs out of equipment, he then needs to drive all the way back to the fire station, refill all of his equipment, and then make his way back here. He can't refill his equipment in the hospital, which is kind of stupid. You should be able to refill it in the hospital and the fire station, but for some reason they don't allow it. Obviously, it would be nice to have more jobs available on here, like delivering parcels and stuff like that. Garbage man, you could be a bin man, but obviously them jobs aren't available on this game, which is, like I said, it's a shame really, because there's great opportunities to be able to do that, and they've not been seized yet. So it could be something that the game developers look into and probably put in the future. But what we'll do is we'll do one more into the city, back out the city, and then when we get to this roundabout here, we'll just do our right turn, head back to the depot, and you'll see how much you earn just from doing this job. Obviously, it's not the best paying job, like I said before. This is just one of them jobs where if you're wanting to jump on and just chill out, then you do this job. You can also just do what I've done there, so you don't lose any of your job points, which is the red one in the top right corner. If the light's red, you can just go around the light and then around the next light just to get through it. Obviously, it's one of them. You can do it, but then some spots like there, then you're not going to be able to get a bus for it. So you're going to struggle to be able to get through the gap. But it's just one of them. Like I said, the slow process, and not that you'll be disappointed with how much you make from this, but unless you're coming on and doing this the whole time you're on the game, you're not going to make any big money on this. I can guarantee you that. Whereas the paramedic, who has just T-boned me, if you're the paramedic, there's ways to earn a lot with the paramedic. Obviously, one of the ways me and my friends have earned a load of money on paramedic is getting one of our friends who doesn't really need money in the game anymore, has pretty much everything they want. You get them to join your game, go and buy a gun, go and buy a load of ammo for the guns, and then you get them to stand on top of a building and just shoot everyone. And I mean everyone, and that includes the police. And then what you do as your paramedic job, you go and revive the people, you go and give the people treatment. And just from doing that, I think my friend did it for like 40 minutes, and he ended up earning like 100k off it. Which, 100k for 40 minutes isn't bad in this game at all. And that's because we was using our friend to kill people for us, so then we can come through with the ambulance and just full on health everyone. Like, it is crazy on what you can and can't do with that job. Obviously, the only downside to that job is, in order to maximise how much you're going to make XP wise, you really want your friend to be shooting somewhere around here where we are now, which is the fire station where you start your job as a paramedic or as obviously the fireman. So you want it to be somewhere around here, even if it's like just over there where we're going to be going now, in the centre. As long as they've got the high ground and they're not going to get, killed themselves, it's worth doing, as there's money in it. Obviously, like I said, we've done it. We've earned a lot off it. That's how I was able to save up for my Ferrari 458 that I've got. Um, but now on the way past the dealership, we will spawn my Ferrari just to get to the fire station quick enough. But yeah, you can already tell we've been doing this job now for I think about 5-10 minutes. 175 XP. I don't think it's going to be a lot that we get. I think it's going to be like 2 or 3 grand, if I'm being honest. From my experience with playing this game for some time now, and working jobs and getting the XP and stuff, 100, anything below like 300, 400 is not going to be any higher than a couple of thousand. Anything above what I've just said then, you're probably looking at about, 10, 15, 20,000. But at the moment, we're probably just looking at, I want to say about 2,000 at the moment is what we're probably looking at. So we're going to find out now. Obviously, we could stop at the last stop just to get over that 189 mark, but it's not going to get us to 200. So we're going to the immediate right. We're going to slow down for that speed camera so we don't lose points. So obviously losing CP points, career points, I'm going to call them. I don't think that's what they're called in the game. I'm not too sure. But losing career points will affect how much you get paid as well. So obviously we're going back to the depot now with 100 career points, which is perfect. That's how you want to be returning. So this is going to tell us how long we've worked for, and then it's going to tell us how much we're getting paid. So we worked for 13 minutes, and we're only getting paid 4,000. So we almost did the full 20 minutes, and it got nowhere near the amount we got off 4 or 5 gold bars and a bit of money from the till. Like you seen at the beginning of the video, like we earned quite a lot quick. Whereas working jobs like that, it takes time to earn money on that. But then the positive thing is, with someone working the bus job, is that if you're needing to get away from the police, you can use their vehicle, that you can jump in on the passenger seat of that vehicle, and their tires won't get popped. Whereas if you are wanted and you drive through, your tires will get popped. And I understand why. It's to stop people from just being able to... It's to stop people that haven't done anything getting their tires popped. But at the same time, it's kind of a smart thing for the criminals, as I could jump in the ambulance if I was wanted, and they won't lose their tyres. So it's something to think about if you ever do join the game, or if you do play the game and you weren't aware of that. It's probably something to do with your friends. Is if you're the one robbing, just get your friend who isn't robbing to drive you around. But as you see, we've made it here, starting our shift. I don't know why I don't have a top on. We'll spawn my brand new BMW, and we'll make sure that we are fully stocked up on all that, which we are. Like I said, I don't know why I did not top. There should be. Now, because we've only just joined this job, we don't know where the emergencies are, but straight off the bat, we've got an emergency call, which 9 times out of 10 is a player, or it's going to be either a police officer calling to say, look, someone's been downed, you need to come, I want to arrest them. Which in this case, it's a police officer by the looks of it that's been downed. Alright, so I don't think it is, I think that's his skin. Either way, we're going to get him up. And this is all you do with the paramedic stuff. You just drive around, heal people, And when you run out of stuff to heal them, you go back to base, refill on all your supplies, and yeah. And he wasn't a police officer, he was a criminal. So he's been picked up by the officer and he's now going to prison for however long. And we've just made 40 XP off that. Which we earned the 40 XP quicker than what we did with what we did with the bus. Right, we were driving around for a minute. Honestly, like I said, when we was being the bus, there was a load happening. Right now, there's not a load happening. If anything, it's probably a load of people in the prison, which we can check. Obviously, there's a lot of civilians, which is good. A lot of police. No one's in prison. Oh, yeah, they are. There's 4 in prison. So, there's that. But at the moment, no one's really going down, dying or anything. Obviously, it's one of them. We could just park up, turn the engine off to save the fuel. It is something that I normally do, but obviously with me being live, I don't just want to be sat around boring news. I'd rather drive around, talk, than just be sat somewhere waiting for a call. So we will drive around for a bit. Obviously, another thing as well with all of this is with the paramedic stuff, it's not like the fire stuff where it will generate stuff by itself. And this person that I'm responding to now is the same person that I responded to a minute ago who got arrested. Who I'm guessing is left because they're not here. It looks like it's about to turn into a massive bloodbath here. We do have another emergency anyway, so we'll make our way over to that. So we'll bandage. If this guy would move. Honestly, this is the thing with being, like it says, a paramedic. As you can see, the calls are now constantly coming in. And in a minute, I'm going to have to go back to the station to resupply all my supplies. Obviously, you will get some people that will try and stop you from doing your job. But then you'll get others that'll just stand there and wait for you to revive the person. Then they kill them again, which obviously it's not a good thing that they do that. But you're making more money off it, so just allow them to. Like, that guy's most likely going to go down straight away. He's messed up by doing that. You want to give him bandages, then blood, then the blue stuff. Move over to this guy. Can't give him that, can't give him that, but I can get him that. Now, the bandages and the blood do 10. The blue bags do 5. So whenever you give someone a blue bag, it gives us plus 5 XP. Whenever you give someone the bandage, it gives 10. And whenever you give someone a blood transfusion, it gives 10. So as you can see, I'm doing bandages now. That should put us up to 85. This is going to put us up to 95. And this is going to give us 200. And then we just keep using this one until they stand up or we run out. And that was a lot that happened in the space of 2 to 3 seconds. And as you see, we've run out. So we're going to skedaddle back to the station. We are going to keep an eye on that. So you see someone else has just gone down, but we're out of equipment. We physically can't do nothing. We can give blood and bandages, keep them alive, and then that's it. Which is a shame that we can't hold more, but like, we've not been doing that job for this long, and we've already earned more than what we did with the bus job. And we did the bus job for 14 minutes, where on the way out, if I have a look, we've probably been doing this for like 10. We've been doing this for 10, and we've made 5 grand. So you can see that different jobs will make you different amounts. Obviously, yes, we're earning a lot more at the moment on this because there's mass murderings happening everywhere. But it's mainly because as well, you're earning 10 XP for every bandage, 10 XP for every blood, and then 5 for the blue sachet things. So we're pretty much waiting for another call now. As if you look on the map, you'll see how many birthdays just went on. As this is where we are at the moment, and there's all load. There's gonna be another one in a second, I can tell you that now. So we're just waiting for the calls now. That's all we can do, is sit around and wait for calls. So the fabricated job's alright. Like I said, with that one though, it relies on the game spawning in the fires and then you go and put them out. That's all the firemen can do, is fires, oil spills and stuff like that. By the looks of it, we're going to be getting called back here in a second, so we're just going to turn around. And now we sit and wait. Let's say I've locked the car so no one can get in. A lot of Audis. I mean, a lot of Audis and Mercedes in the police today. A fire has broke out, as you can see. So now any calls that come in underneath that, we can respond to. Because we're going to know that they're fresh calls and not people that have already been picked up by someone. Because at the moment, I'm taking a guess that everyone that's on the fire team, which is only 3 of us, well 4, but 3 of us are paramedics, and the 4th is the fireman. So there's 3 of us racing around the map for. There's 3 of us racing around the map for these emergencies, for the people that are down. Obviously, for the policemen, it's better we prioritise them. Obviously, they will lose a bit of their XP if they die, and they won't get as much as what they would if they survive. Straight off the bat, we've got a medical emergency, and we're on the way. We do want to get there before anyone else. Obviously, if we don't get there first, we end up just giving them stuff that someone else has already given them. So straight away there's 3 people. So there's 3 people we can work on. If someone starts to show up now, I'm going to run to the others. Someone is coming, I can hear them. There's one up. One of them has left, which is a shame that they've left when I'm stood right here reviving them. That guy's down again. So as you can see, them 2 have gone past. They've seen that I'm handling this, which is good really, because it means that we're not stepping on each other's feet. Obviously, the XP I'm claiming now is my XP. They understand that. Bandages, no. Blood, no. So we're just going back and forth with these, and it's going to get to a point in a minute where it stops giving me XP for them because I've already gave them so much of it. Like, it's gone that far now that I'm pretty much running out of resources to give them. So you can see straight away we've made another 100 just off of being here. This is a new person as well, which is good. But already we need to go back to the station and restock on everything we've just restocked on. Like, I do feel like they need to up the stuff. I will just give him one of them, as the others should still be doing something. I don't have anything to give this guy. I'm gonna feel so bad, and you got this one out here as well. They give him blood, bandages. I'm physically out of stuff, so I'm gonna request backup because I need the backup here to help these. There's one at the roundabout. I'm hoping he comes, because I'm physically out of stuff to give him. Like, I'm legit out of stuff to be able to give him. So I'm now racing back. Hopefully, I don't die myself. But I'm racing back to the station, and I'm going to race back to the PD, and hopefully I get back there just in time before one of them fully dies. And I'm pretty sure we just had someone leave ambulance stuff. Which is better for me, it's more XP, but it also means we're going to be running back here quite a lot. So we'll make a stop quickly by PD, and if everyone's okay there, we'll make our way to the next location. So we are now getting back on scene. Yeah, gone, and I'm guessing gone. So we're going to head straight over this way. No one dead there, which is good to see. But there is one here. And there's one over there. So we'll do this just so then they don't die on us. The one over there is dead. So instead of running over that way now, we're just going to prioritise this person. Got a lot of riot bangs coming. Okay, walk off and I'm giving you medical. I am going to need backup on this, honestly. So he should be getting up any second now. Let's focus on this guy, get him up. Anyone over there? Nope. We're now going to skedaddle to this next job. Which seems to be at the PD again. And that fucker on the roundabout, if you don't have your lights on, it's going to give you a ticket. And we're back at the PD. And this is what I mean as well, like what I was saying before of, if you have a friend that is going to go around killing people for you, you're better off allowing them to. As you can see, you're just going to make a load of XP off it as quick as possible. Obviously, you don't want to be doing what I'm doing now, which is reviving someone that is doing that for you. But obviously, it is just one of them of, like, he's left knowing he's going to die. He left knowing he was going to get arrested. and put into prison. I think that's it for everyone here. Yeah, it was. There's stuff popping up everywhere. Look, he's just left. I am going to go around here and just give this a quick check. Obviously, I don't know if I'm the only one on as paramedic right now. I am not, luckily. Obviously, that person's probably just been AFK and come back and now trying to respond. Mint, we're heading the right way for this one. Instantly got another call straight away, which is good. Oh, I don't see no one. This next one is at the station, which is good. Well, it's not good because obviously they've gone down, but it's good. Clearly they've been killed while speaking to this guy, trying to buy bombs or guns, baseball bat. We should have enough to get him up, run across the road, and we'll show you how much we've earned from being a paramedic. Obviously, I just want to add as well, I know I'm saying it's quite late on in this video live thing. I am wanting to bring the content back. Obviously, I know I've not really been doing a lot of content recently. I am sorry, like I said. My family comes first. My son's not been well. My partner has been in and out of hospital, and obviously, it's one of them of my family comes before these videos, before posting on Instagram, before anything. So that's the main reason why I've not been around. Obviously, like I said, I am back now. We're back to the content. I know we're not starting off on a new game for the first live stream back. Obviously, we've got Black Ops 6 that we can go on. That's a car flying. Okay. Obviously, I know we've got like Black Ops 6 that we can go on and do live streams on, which we will be doing. We've also got Farming Simulator. We do have the new MXGP. I did buy it. It's not the best. I'm not gonna lie. You want me some advice on the game? Save you £50. Don't even bother with the new MXGP, as in my eyes, it's a waste of money. Honestly, it's a waste of money. The handling is shit. It's not what it used to be, and for it to have taken a 3-4 year gap and to come back and be as bad as it is, it's kind of disappointing. Obviously, I've played the game, I've played MXGP since the first one, since it first came out, and for it to be as bad as what it was, it is really disappointing. Like, I actually expected more from them, but yeah, like, it's manageable, but it's not what it used to be. And if that's the direction they're going in, I don't think I'm going to buy any more of that game. I'd rather go back and play the old ones, which are better. So it is just one of them. But like I said, the content is coming back. We are working on it. Obviously, like I said before, the farming simulator stuff, we're waiting on more mods to come out. Once the mods come out, we can then progress to start the videos up again, doing the farming sim series. Obviously, Black Ops 6, I can go live on them. It's just the only time I really play Black Ops is at the night time, and that's with my uncle and George when he's online. Obviously, some of our conversations you cannot have on the internet. as there'll be someone that complains about it. Without a doubt, there'll be someone that complains about it. So that stuff might just be one of them of, oh, that person left. That stuff might just be one of them of, I'll do the lives when I'm on by myself type thing. Obviously, if it's Warzone or something, then yeah, fair enough. But other than that, there's not really much we can do about that. Obviously, like I said, you got GTA that is coming out with a new update in December. Me and my uncle have been talking about GTA 6. We are predicting if the update, if the DLC, if the trailer, not the DLC, the trailer, if the trailer comes out this month, we are looking at most likely a next year, end of the year release. If we don't get the trailer this month and we get it at the beginning of the new year, there's still a chance we can get it by the end of that year, but you're probably looking at the beginning of the next year, really. From my understanding, it's either going to be next year or the year after that we get the game. I know someone has just died over there. I'm just going to show you how much I've earned, and then we're going to end the live for this game. So we've done half an hour, we've made 15 grand, can't complain with how much we've earned. Half an hour, 15 grand isn't bad. Like I said before, your 8-minute cooldown plus what you get from robbing, we've made about 15 grand, so there's 30 grand plus the 4 grand off the bus, 5 grand. Call it 40,000 we've earned today, which isn't bad at all. To me, that's a good day on this game. We're not taking it seriously, we're not constantly jumping to being a robber, to jumping back to paramedic. To me, that's a good amount of money that we've earned today. So I can't complain. Like I said, I can't complain. We've done okay. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, be sure to show me some love. Hit that like button down below. Obviously, we are still on that road to 100 subs. We're slowly getting there, very slowly. But if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Obviously, it does the channel a massive favour, as obviously the more it grows, the more we can put back into it, and the more fun stuff we can get onto the channel for you. If you're not following the Instagram, go ahead, follow the Instagram. I think the link is in the bio of the channel. If you can't be bothered going to the link, then just go on Instagram, type in GXD-M, and you will find the GXD Instagram. We do have a Discord at the moment. It's not for public, it's just for me and my friends to talk on at the moment. But we will be releasing that at some point in the new year for anyone who watches the channel to be able to join. We do have a new banner in the works as well. Something I just want to throw in here at the end. There is a new banner being worked on by the girl who created the GXD logo. So that is something to look forward to in the new year. Obviously, I've told her there isn't any rush with it. It's no time scale. I just want a new banner to make the channel look more professional. But yeah, so hit that like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on the notification bell to be alerted for when I next go live, post a video, or even post a comment on the channel. But I've been GXD, and I'll see you in my next video or live stream. Peace.